What's up, guys? Winter Kills here, and welcome back to another post-commentary duel video. So we've got Draco-Pals versus Kozmo. Yes, probably one of the last Kozmo matchups in the past string of Kozmo matchups that I've been posting. Just trying to cover the deck a little bit more. But as you'll see, it's my playmat on the right there, and I'll be playing Kozmo for like one of the first times. I went over to my friend's house the other day to do some testing, and I wanted to try playing some other builds, some other decks, and I gave Draco-Pals a shot after this or before this, I can't remember. And I'm playing Kozmo at the moment, so I'm going to be trying my best to make some of the better plays with Kozmo. So forgive me if I don't make your play, because I don't know. I don't know all the plays. It's like one of my first times ever playing the deck, at least against something relevant meta-wise. So he's opening up pretty strong. He's got Monkey Board, Guitartle. We got an Ignister, special summoning out a Master Pendulum with that Vector and Armageddon Knight on board. He does have the setup with Zephyros. Can bounce back that Monkey Board just like that, and he can finish it off with a Nightmare. Looks like he's going to be able to do that. Then he'll overlay his Dinister and Ignister for number 38 Titanic Galaxy. He's going to negate the Kozmo Town with that, I believe, and absorb it as a material. And yes, for those who did not know what that card does, once per turn during either player's turn, you can negate one spell card and equip it to that card as material. So I'm going to go end phase Tin Can, I'll pay the 500. Go Forerunner, Slip Rider, Dark Destroyer. Slip Rider will go to my hand. And then I'll end phase chain it to pop his Guitartle. So just in case he doesn't have any other scales in hand, it'll make that Monkey Board dead at least for a little bit. Obviously he'll get a Search. But right now it's a 4 scale. He'll go grab Skullcrobat Joker. And I'm going to Cosmojo. Now here I was debating on whether or not I should Cosmojo the Joker, because either way he's still getting his Search. Or if I should Cosmojo the big threat that's going to end up putting damage on the field. And then I'll do Slip Rider's effect. Summon out Wicked Witch to just kind of stall. And he was debating on whether or not to use Nightmare's effect, and he is going to. He'll Book a Moon that Wicked Witch. He's going to activate Instant Fusion for Norden. And he's going to hit that set Scolding. I was waiting for that big juicy Pendulum summon so I could Scolding the fuck out of it. But he does have Lizard Draw now, and Sorcerer, and Luster, and Master. So it's not looking too hot right now for me. I've got a set Wicked Witch that if he can easily get rid of, it's pretty much game over. Really disappointed he went for Direwolf. For that Scolding. I wasn't expecting to go that far to get rid of that back row, but hey, who Pendulum summons into one set back row, right? No one. Nobody does. It looks like Ignister is going to be his way out. He'll go into Magister. Magister will summon another Draco Slayer from the extra deck. He'll go into Dinister. Dinister summoning out another one from Grave. He'll activate Silverclaw. He'll pop spin and swing in for what I will believe is game just by a couple hundred life points there. That Nightmare obviously not helping too much with the OTK damage, being it has like 900 or 950 attack, but it'll help to get the job done anyways. He's going to be opening up Draco Face Off, one of the best spell cards in the deck at the moment. Card, in my opinion, I think should be hit, and I talked about that in my ban list discussion video, so if you want to go check that out, feel free to. So Vector on the field now, full scale. Luster and Sorcerer getting Pendulum summoned out. Setting up a great play. Adding that super rare Guitartle and the foil Monkey Board. Thanks to those OTS pack reprints. A lot of the stuff does look really nice as super rare, I will admit that. The Dinister, the Joker, the Guitartle, the Lizard Draw, the Monkey Board all look very, very nice as super rares. And hell, I even like the Draco Face Off as gold rare. Luster Pendulum doesn't look too bad as a gold rare either, in my opinion. Kind of matches its color scheme. So here we go with the whole Draco Slayer shenanigans. Magister, Ignister, Dinister into number 38. Again, I gotta figure out how to deal with this thing. I need a bait out card for it, so if I do have Vitelli, I can use that at least. Or Raigeki, or Dark Hole, whatever. So we'll go Upstart. He's not gonna negate that. Kozmo Town, he'll steal it. And then we've got Tin Can, End Phase. I gotta set 2 back row. Again, I was just trying to go for the standard plays, just trying to set up. I'll add Dark Destroyer to my hand. End Phase, we'll pop the Titanic Galaxy. And now, I feel like I'm in an okay position. Standby Phase, we'll go Call the Haunted to pop the Monkey Board. Then I'll chain Vanity's Emptiness to that as well. Figuring now is my best chance, if any, to lock him out of play. So I kind of went all in, hoping he wouldn't have an out. But he has Silverclaw with Part Naga. And that means he's going to be able to crash with Dark Destroyer. And since Vanity's is up at the time, Dark Destroyer will not be able to activate his effect since Vanity's is still technically on the field and has not resolved as of the activation of Dark Destroyer. I still got Slip Rider. I mean, if that counts for anything. You'll just Pendulum Summon out down to that busted Pendulum mechanic and be able to clear this field no problem. You know, who needs a normal summon? You got a Pendulum Summon, unless we're talking about Skullcrobat Joker. Ignister summoning out a Master. Gonna put that over top of the Silverclaw for another Magister. Magister's gonna summon one from extra deck, and he'll be Contact Fusioning for a super rare Dinister. Dinister summoning out Magister, or Master, out of graveyard. And that play right there, the Ignister and the Magister and the Dinister. That is one reason I really like the Draco-Pal engine, because it's a very combo-oriented engine, and can end in a pretty awesome field, as we see here. Double Magister, Dinister, Ignister. Not going to go for Titanic Galaxy, I believe only plays 1. End Phase, I'll Telly out. Another Tin Can. I'm really banking on this Tin Can to get me through the game. That's, in my opinion, it is one of the better cards of the deck. End Phase will chain, will pop the Ignister, getting rid of its only way of removal. And I believe he is out of Ignisters at this point. So I've done a good job up to this point, piloting Kozmo at least here in Game 2. That Dark Destroyer, that Tin Can control. I just need to get a Kozmo Town so I can add one of them back to my hand so I can keep recycling them. So I was really looking for a Kozmo Town. That's all I needed. Now that I've burned through the number 38, I just need to draw another one sometime soon. There's Wavering Eyes coming down now. Luckily, Luckily, there wasn't more Pendulum Scales involved, which obviously there wouldn't be, or else he would have been able to banish that Dark Destroyer. There's his one common Lizard draw he's playing. There's the super rare. I'm gonna tell you, man, they do look good. They do look good as foils. I will give it that. We've got a Sorcerer and a Lizard draw for his scales. He's got 2 spots to Pendulum Summon in. It's going to be Joker, and it's going to be Silverclaw. Silverclaw getting up to the point where it can crash once again, and giving 1,000 attack boost from that Sorcerer in his scale too, I believe. Now I'm just debating on what I'm going to summon off Dark Destroyer. We'll go Wicked Witch, and I'll pay the 1,000. I really do like Wicked Witch because it's just kind of a... Alright, I'm going to stop. Your play is here now. There's not going to be a thing you can do about it. You're not OTKing me. Force them to go into main phase 2 for removal. He was debating on going into Castel. In fear of me chaining it, though, I don't believe he is going to. He's going to let me deal with it instead. End phase, looks like I'm going to go another Dark Destroyer. Or no. Yeah, looks like I'm just going to go another Dark Destroyer. Pop the Dinosaur, run over the Magister. Still with that Dark Destroyer control. The only reason I'm still in this game at the moment. Like I said, a Kozmo Town at this moment would be greatly appreciated. He's going to start Pendulum Summoning again. And there it is. The number S39. Going to be his out to this Dark Destroyer, no problem. And since it's acting as an Amarties, and there's a Abyss Dweller anyways, it's not going to matter. It's game over right there. Not going to be a thing I can do about Dweller S39. Definitely a good setup to stop Kozmo in its tracks, and Draco-Pals will take the game. I thought I did pretty good. You know, thought I did pretty good there for like one of my first times ever playing Kozmo. I feel like it's a fun deck to play. I definitely did not have fun playing. One thing that I didn't like about it as a first time player was the slower play style of it, but I guess you can get used to that. Because I was debating, like, if I were to pick up another deck, what would it be? Would it be Kozmo or Draco-Pals? I don't know. It was a fun deck. I had fun playing it, and obviously didn't get the win I was hoping for. Just kind of got out-resourced and outplayed. But it is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Leave a comment down in the comment section below. And if you're new here, do yourself a favor and subscribe. The support is greatly appreciated. Cannot stress it enough, guys. It really means a lot. And I mean that. I mean it a whole lot. Like, we just hit 1,500 subs not too long ago, and that's absolutely incredible. So thank you guys so much for that. And thank you so much for watching. Winterkill is signing out. We'll see you in the next one, guys.